What is up, guys? Cybertron Newspaper back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And I bring to you today Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Shockwave. And normally this is the first time I've actually done a mainline chug scale figure. And if I ever do another one, I probably won't be doing the box, but this is such a nice box, I figured I'd go ahead and show it. So let's get a look at the artwork on the side. A really cool picture of Shockwave, leader class. And here's the box. I mean, can't talk. Here's the back of the box. It is WFCS14. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means. And 28 steps to transform. There's a picture of Ultra Magnus. Alright, take a look at the other side. Some of the cool figures that I get to come out. I'm actually might be down for Chromia because, you know, not enough film bots. Alright. Oh. Oops. And it doesn't really come with any extra stuff, you know, come with the normal instructions. Normal black and white stuff. Very basic. Here's a picture of his stats. Here's the power of each gun. Or his gamma disruptors, as they're calling them now. Alright, enough of that. Let's bring in the figure himself, because that's why we're all here. And there he is. This is him in his complete, I guess his complete armored up gun mode, if you will. And just right out the box, this is how he comes. And honestly, Hasbro has done some really good work here. Get a look from the side. Pull back from camera. And I'm so happy they actually include the power hose here. Well, Shockwave figures nowadays, they don't have that. And I'm glad that was kept in. Here's the back. And here's the side. Back to the front. So yeah, in the super mode, although when I first saw it, I thought it looked kind of dumb, a little silly. I mean, it still looks kind of silly, but it's much better in hand. You can see in his mode he has four separate arms. They all rotate here at the bicep. Here the same. Right here. The four to four. On all four. And he also has a little bit of light piping, point out right down here. And if you get just right in the light, it is pretty awesome. It's too bad he doesn't have like a Decepticon symbol right here in the middle. Which I have enough Repro labels, I might actually include one. Just to give him that little extra look I like. And he also has soft ratchets in the leg. Also on the knee. And see, he can do oh shit, he can do the Van Damme. He also has ankle articulation, which is pretty cool. I mean, good on Hasbro. Normally they don't have this. And you get that on both sides. Also has waist articulation. But you might have to remove the backpack here, which I'm going to do here in a second. But he does have it. Complete 180 when the backpack is removed. And so he can look up this far, like this, kind of tight. She don't really look up at all, but he can turn his head on both sides. And rotates it down. That's pretty good. Now, here, I tell you what, let's get this stuff off of here, and then we can really look at him better. Everything just pops off. It all has a 5mm peg. Pop off the shoes here. Pop off his extra arms. If I can get him off here. Let's see here. There we go. Don't you fight me on camera. Ah, there we go. Alright, pop this one off. There we go. And everything's held on by a 5mm peg here. To the, it has the holes right here. I guess it's all part of the Siege gimmick. All the extra weaponry. Alright, now all that's off. Now let's get a look at him. Let's see here. Get my camera right. There we go. That's the way. What we have here is essentially a Super G1-esque Shockwave. Now they call this a leader, but in my opinion, this is more like a, I don't know, I guess a short deluxe. No. I mean, it's slightly shorter Voyager. More anything. Even with the armor on, he's still pretty much what we call Voyager. But I guess this is more. I guess it's more in line with what you call a Siege scale. Not so much, you know, the old school scales. But yeah, back to that waist. With the armor on, he can do a full 360. So yeah, so that's, and let's see, arms can go up, not that far, that. Not that far. Wrist rotates. Full 360. And the hands are not open, though I didn't really expect them to. Let's see if the cannon can rotate. I doubt it can. Holy crap, everybody. The cannon rotates. Not that it needed to, but it does. It's pretty cool. And like I said before, it has ankle articulation, which I was really shocked by. And as far as his his battle damage look, I'm not a fan of it, but they keep it to a minimum and they just have it on his feet here. And that's not too bad. Now for a sense of size, I do have a figure or two here. Let me grab let's grab here, IWK on. I mean Voss, excuse me. That's how he scales up. Not too bad. Let's bring in a bigger guy. Here's IDW. K on. See how it looks. And I have all these figures handy because I was doing some pictures earlier. So yeah, how they look. So yeah. So that's basically how the scale goes. And let's see. What else can I show you guys? I guess for the most part, I guess I'll go over some points of articulation that I missed earlier, which are his rotation here, right below the thigh. And that too spins, I think, complete 360. Yep. That's mostly due to transformation, but it does help with articulation. Both do the same thing. And here's the soft ratchets and knee again. And there's a power cord here. It has a little bit of battle damage as well. You can see where it's been kind of scuffed up. It's pretty cool. I'm really just dumbfounded by this cord. I don't know why, but I just love this cord. I love the fact they included it, because the last Shockwave I bought was actually the Fall Cybertron, and it didn't have this feature. It actually needed the Combine Wars. So I am just stoked to have this. I know a lot of people like, get over it, man. It's just a cord, but I like it. It's cool. It's all kinds of cool. So yeah, I guess now I should go ahead and show you guys this transformation, which they call it a space shuttle, but honestly, it's his gun. It really is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him all transformed, and I'll be right back using the power of my editing magic. Alright, we're back again, and now I have him transformed for you guys. And this is his, I guess what we're gonna call a spaceship mode. Yeah, that's totally what it is. It's a spaceship, guys.
But no, real talk, we all know what this is, right? I mean, if we just, I don't know, turn it this way, and I don't know, we just hold it that way. We all know what this mode is. Come on, Hasbro, we know what this is. We know what this is. But yeah, anyway, spaceship mode. Yeah. It too has actually a feature I just recently found out. It too has light piping right here at the very tip. I guess the bridge. So yeah, get enough light in there, that too will shine. And also, it's basically a spaceship. It actually in this mode, this inverted mode, inverted gun mode. It actually reminds me of the SDF-1, from Macross or Robotech. So yeah, kind of neat. It's a shame that we can't just call it a laser mode, a laser cannon, but all good. I mean, honestly, if I had to call it anything, I would say it's a flying laser cannon. But yeah, here's some cool. The feet come out like these cool thrusters, all detailed up. And I didn't really mention this before, but in terms of, I know I have to go over paint, but I think for the most part, this is all just purple plastic, and I'm kind of okay with that, especially for a mainline figure. It actually it lends itself to have more playability. You don't have to worry about scraping anything up, except for the silver paint apps on the feet, which are already, battle damage. So, yeah. And I believe this might be silver paint here, maybe. It might just be colored plastic too, but I think it's silver paint. Yeah. So, also, this is not how the spaceship mode stops. You actually can include his extra armaments, right here. These are here, and both feet can combine with this, along with this deal here. So yeah, I'm gonna snap all this stuff on here for you guys, and we'll come back and see just how it all came together. And we're back with this bad mamma jammer here. And I have to say, once you plug on all the extra weaponry, it just actually looks quite like a very, very fearsome spacecraft, actually. Yeah. A lot less like that gun mode. Yeah, I have to say, I like it a lot better with all the stuff on. Very, very cool. Very imposing. I didn't mean to talk about the detail inside the extra barrel you place on. I think it'd been so much cooler if they could apply some type of maybe orange to yellow paint inside there to give it more of a charging weapon look. But other than that, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, very, very imposing. Very imposing. Still had that very Macross look to it. Get some better shots in there for you. So yeah, as far as paint goes for the whole thing, I think I spy some silver paint apps here on the feet, on the gun here, a little bit of paint on for battle damage on the cord here. And clear plastic we have here. Well, not really paint out, but needs to be pointed out that that's adds some clear plastic, and also in the front of the barrel again. Yeah, I have to say, all out in this. I think Hasbro's back in the game. I think they have totally redeemed their chug line. I wasn't that big into the Power Primes because I felt like they were rehashing old gimmicks, like bringing back combiners and whatnot. Although I was happy to get an Amomus, and yes, I did purchase Amomus, and I plan to do a review on him just as soon as I can get the Dreamway kit, which they haven't put out yet. But yeah, I think Siege is really bringing it back home. I may or may not do any more Siege reviews, it's only because there's only a certain key characters I wanted, and Shockwave was one of them. I may in fact grab some of the Target Master guys because they become weapons, and I think that's really cool. And I may or may not grab the Starscream because I do want some Seekers. I love Seekers, and I would love to get some, Seekers in more of, I guess, the deluxe line. I just hate that the deluxes have become smaller. I would love to have a Seeker, the size of this. I think that'd be a perfect scale for Seekers. But we're not talking about Seekers, we're talking about Shockwave. And honestly, this is a recommend for me. For you guys who are full in for the Siege line, boy, you got something to look forward to. I gotta tell you. Yeah. So, like I said, this is a recommend for me. And it's pretty late here, so I'm gonna be signing out. But please, as always, like, share, and subscribe. Always trying to grow the channel, make things better. And this is Cybertron Shockwave 82, aka the Black Gentleman, out here doing God's work. Till next time, peace out. Another neat gimmick is also this. In the instructions, they don't show you how to make this thing, but yeah, you can totally combine his ship and Super Robot bits into a surfboard thing. Yeah. So yeah, something else you can do. They actually show it here on the box right here, and I was like, how do you make that? And it's not an instruction, so you kind of have to just go off the picture and just snap it together. It wasn't too hard. You just use all the 5mm ports and you just plug everything in. So yeah, something else you can do. I wanted to make sure I was kind of thorough in this and showed everything this bot had to offer. I didn't want to, just throw the review together and miss some things, because that's kind of a cool thing it can do. I mean, I'm not going to display them like that, but hell, you can do it. Just so you know.
To all heart 終わりのない